The Mandolorian Season 2, Episode Chapter 16. We just finished watching it. And here's our quick review. Alright, before we start this quick review, full spoiler alert, right here, full spoiler alert. We're trying to keep quiet because it's a full house here in our house, and we don't want to bring, it's the Christmas season, everyone's here, and we don't want to bring. We don't want to bring everyone here because we want to just focus on the nitty gritty on how this episode turned out. So this is the finale of season 2 for The Mandalorian, and oh my gosh, what a finale it was!
I really just want to start with the best parts, but I can't.
I know. We just full spoiler alert. If you don't want to know, just click away.
Yeah.
We'll give you time to click away right now.
Yeah. Time to click away and watch.
Watch it for yourself.
Yeah, watch it.
If you don't have a Disney Plus account, borrow one from a friend and just watch this season.
And then watch this video. And then
watch this video, of course. So just to start off, we capture the scientist who gives us Mando and his crew on Slave One capture a scientist on an Imperial transport, officer transport to find out maybe to use him as a thing, but okay. So they capture the scientist, and the one guy who was insulting Cara Dune just gets shot in the face.
Yeah, like.
Right off the bat. That was pretty awesome. He just gets shot in the face. And so, go on from there. They start planning on how they're going to rescue the kid.
Yeah.
They need to go and get help. And they get Bo-Katan. And then Bo-Katan is the help that they need. And then
But before they go to the ship, there's a little fighting.
There's a little fighting because Bo-Katan do not consider Boba Fett
As
a real Mandalorian. Because he's a clone. So it was his father. He says it was his father's, and then they start fighting. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, they come up with a plan, and then they invade the light cruiser of Moff Gideon.
Yes.
The whole plan revolves around Bo-Katan and crew. Bo-Katan, Fennec, everyone just being distractions while Mando goes. Number one, Mando goes and he just tries to dispel the dark troopers.
Which was easy, kind of.
He got there a little to dispel the dark troopers into space. He gets there a little too late, and one gets through. They have a fight, and we get to see that the Beskar armor. No, wait, the helmet stands up to like Beskar armor. Wow, it stood up to like a dark trooper just busting your head. And so he's able to dispel all the troopers. He goes over
his Beskar spear.
So the crew dispels everyone else in the room, and then when Mando goes to rescue the child, we find out why Moff Gideon was not on the bridge when Bo-Katan and crew get to the bridge. It's because Moff Gideon went to threaten the child with the dark saber. Now, here's when it gets interesting. They make Moff Gideon tries to trick him into letting him go, but they end up having this epic fight where we talked about how the spear might eventually be the Beskar spear that he got from the person with Ahsoka Tano will stand up to the dark saber.
And it did.
And it was glowing because it was just on the verge of breaking. And so Mando bested Moff Gideon for the dark saber. Okay, go ahead.
Wait, can I tell the part?
Go ahead.
Not knowing that to get the dark saber, you have to defeat the guy who already has it, and Mando defeated Moff Gideon. So that means if Bo-Katan wants to get the darksaber, she has to challenge Mando to a battle.
Battle to to the death or to defeat.
To defeat, yeah, to defeat.
To defeat, and it's not about the saber. It's about the story and the rightful owner. It's kind of like Harry Potter wands. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you don't really own the wand unless you defeat the previous owner, or something like that. So you could see the disappointment when Mando brings Moff Gideon to the bridge, only for Bo-Katan to discover that Mando had defeated him in battle to claim ownership. So technically, the Darksaber belongs to Din Djarin, who is a Mandalorian.
So that means he is the ruler of...
He has a rightful claim to the throne of Mandalore. Wow! That's not just the end of it.
And he also has Baby Yoda.
And Baby Yoda's with him. Now, the Dark Troopers are not defeated. They come back.
Because they were dropped into space.
They were dropped into space, and they have boosters.
Yeah, they have boosters.
And they're droids, so they don't need to breathe. So they come back and they fly in.
But just when they fly
and trap them inside the bridge and surround them.
But when they fly in, and when they're when they come to the door that they're at, they double door it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
blast doors.
Blast doors. Yeah,
Yeah.
blast doors. And then the dark
Troopers.
dark troopers punch at the door, and then while they're doing that, they stop. And right when they stop,
well, there's a proximity alarm because a single thing or something comes into what was the thing that came in?
an X-wing.
A single X-wing comes and proximity alarm is landing in the bay.
And then the pilot comes out wearing like a dark a robe. Like the one that Obi-Wan was wearing.
And you said it too, because the monitors are black and white. So as he was coming through, we were just watching, and this guy goes, "We don't see the color of the lightsaber."
And then he pulls out his lightsaber, lights it up, and then takes out all of the dark troopers.
Taking out all of the
all
dark
by
troopers,
himself.
all by himself. These dark troopers would have overwhelmed everyone in that bridge, but by himself. Who could this guy be? And we did notice that he did have a gloved hand.
Yeah.
In his right hand.
And then the camera showed the Jedi. The lightsaber was green.
And it wasn't until he got onto the bridge and he put away his lightsaber, as you see back here, we have 3. And until he was on the bridge and he put away his lightsaber, did we know who it was? Because we are familiar with who owns what lightsaber.
Yeah.
And this lightsaber.
There's only the 2 owners of green lightsabers that I know are Yoda and Luke. But this guy was too tall to be Yoda.
And he didn't have the ears.
So it must be. It must be.
You're hilarious, dude.
It's true.
So who is it?
Luke.
Luke Skywalker, babyface Luke.
And what's crazy about it, he comes in, and as they did with Leia.
Leia in Rogue One.
As they did with Leia in Rogue One.
They overlaid. I think they deep faked
the face
of young Luke Skywalker.
And then it was Luke's face.
Oh, and the final nail in the coffin is that he asked the child to go with him, Grogu, and Grogu looks to Mando and asks for permission to go. And Mando gives him permission to go, but before he goes, Grogu wants to just see
his face.
And Mando
takes off his helmet.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh, what a great episode!
And then, wait, no, it's not done yet.
Oh, and then Grogu lives with Luke. But stay tuned after the.
Because if you didn't stay tuned, you're missing.
If you just leave,
you're
Disney
missing.
Plus,
You're missing
out. There is a after credit scene in this episode. Yeah, go ahead.
So, they go to Jabba's palace, and then Jabba is
dead.
So there's another person.
It's his second in command who's in charge.
And then
Fennec.
comes in, blasts the guards, and she comes down looking like she's the only one. But Boba Fett comes in, and they're the only two. And then
And kills everyone and takes Jabba's throne.
And then it says, the book of Boba Fett, coming December 2021.
Mind you, Boba Fett's one of my favorite characters in Star Wars, and the fact that they're giving him his own series.
He's gonna love it.
We're gonna love the way this your generation of Star Wars is just. It's appealing to their generation, and it's appealing to my generation of Star Wars fans. So thank you, Dave Filoni. Thank you, Jon Favreau. Thank you for everyone that made this season great.
Super.
Thank you for watching our reviews. We're going to just relax and just take it all in. Maybe watch it again, because that was a great season. Mm-hmm. So if you made it to the end, thanks for watching this episode of our quick review.
One of the best seasons, which is only
one of the best seasons.
1 out of 2.
Yeah. So much more to come. So awesome. Thanks for watching. Till next time, we say
Peace out.